Hey y'all, before I start this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, y'all. So, update on the trip that we are taking to Tokyo, Japan. So, um, can't remember where I left off lastly, but I know I was looking on an app called Affordable, and I was looking at flights, and then my friend introduced me to Justfly. And I've been looking on Justfly for different flights and things like that. So I'm going to give my opinions, what I found, what has changed so far. So let's jump right into it. So Justfly, it's an app or a website that you can use to look for like cheaper flights. It's pretty legit. I haven't heard or seen anything too crazy about the app. So we actually changed the dates. I've said that in a previous video. It was going to be the beginning of May, but now it's at the end of May due to map testing and things like that. If you don't know, check out my last video. I pretty much went over that. So I was looking at flights 2 days ago, and the flights were ranging from $1,070 to like 1,100 if you want to fly, of course, in business or comfort. It's a little more, of course, but economy, it was pretty much like $1,070 like 3 days ago. So the airline that we're choosing to fly with is Air Canada. It'll be all of our first times ever flying with Air Canada. I've seen someone fly with Air Canada before, and there were pretty much no bad reviews, no anything like that. They had a great time. It was nice. So that was like the only time I was exposed to Air Canada. I didn't really dig that deep into it or do that much research with Air Canada at that time. But now that I have, my only thing is that I've heard about it is the economy seats. Like it's not that comfortable. It's kind of tight and compact a little bit. And my only thing is I don't want to sit that long like that on a flight because, as you guys may notice, I have a sit down job. I sit down a lot, which isn't always a good thing. So it's just for my health and reasonings. I just don't want to sit down like that the entire flight. So if we're able to get up and move around, because the flight from where we're taking off to Tokyo, it's a non no, it's not a yeah, it's a non-stop from where we're taking off from. Actually, you know what? Nope, I lied. It's a one stop. All the non-stops pretty much bought up, and I'm kind of sad. But let me rewind. So where we're from, we're leaving and we're taking a train to the nearest city that is closest to us, which is Chicago. And the only reason we are doing it that way is because when I came in contact with a travel agent, they pretty much recommended flying the next city over because it would be cheaper prices versus flying out where we're from. Now, where I'm from, they just did like an international flight from here to London, I think. But either that's starting up sometime this year or next year. I'm not 110% sure, but I heard something about that. But where I'm from, we don't really get that many international flights here. So it will be more because we'll have to fly the next state over or to a next city and then fly out of that city to Tokyo, Japan. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a train to Chicago. From where we're from to Chicago, train wise, it's a long train ride, but we would get to Chicago. Either we'll travel the day before at night. It's looking like, but I'm not sure. So we'll pretty much take the train to Chicago, and then from Chicago, we pretty much leave there to Tokyo, Japan, which is a 13-hour flight. But first, we would leave from Chicago. We'll land in Montreal, I believe. Layover is an hour and 5 minutes. And then we leave from Montreal to Tokyo, Japan. And we're pretty much there for like 4 days. Then we turn around and we come back. So I wish we could stay longer because a day of travel is just going to take like an entire day. But the flights right now are pretty cheap. Just 3 days ago, they were 1,070. Now they're like 993, 994 to fly with Air Canada. So I feel like these will be the flights that we take. It doesn't take off until 8:45, but they have another one that's like later in the evening, right around the same price. So depends on how long though. But guess what, y'all? So I finally scheduled an appointment to get my passport, which is the end of this month. I'll be getting my passport, and then I'll be taking my photo, which I'm pretty excited about. I've never had a passport a day in my life, so this is my first time actually getting a passport. And instead of us landing at oh, I also wanted to talk about this too. So we're flying out of 2 different airports instead of the ones that I recommended, which shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be. But I'm gonna look more into that too as well. It shouldn't be an issue. So the airport that we're flying in to Tokyo is gonna be on the east side of town. This is as far as I know so far. It's gonna be on the east side of town. So it's I'll say from the east side of Japan to the actual inner city. It'd be like 20, 25 minutes drive commute or like train, either or. But yeah, you guys, that's pretty much what's been going on. I'm gonna go back and look at more flights and get some stuff done because your girl is just one busy bee and she has a lot going on and a lot on her plate. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. This video was very short. But yes, I also want to say, and I'm gonna keep saying, I'm a very small YouTuber. But if you take 500 plus people and put them in a room, that's a lot of people to be talking to. So no one will ever make me feel bad for anything that I am doing and accomplishing, period. But yes, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know your thoughts and opinions, y'all. Subscribe for more. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.